kind of...
Have you thought about it?
I think that art merchant with information on the Arntom lives near here. Hello? Are you alright? Done.
I'll unlock the door. Come in, please. My saviors, welcome!
Viago said you had information on the Arntom. Are they after you?
They barricaded me in and said I would starve unless I handed over the contents of my gallery. Lately, they've been taking paintings, sculptures, all sorts of treasures. And to think I overheard someone in the market yesterday bragging about dealing with the atrocious brutes. The market master might know more about what those dreadful Antam are up to. I'm in your debt. Please, look around. I hope dear Viago can make next week's exhibition.
I'm surprised people are doing normal business during an occupation. Feels crowded like a city always does.
Welcome back.
It's fish. You either want it, or you don't.
Looking for a gift?
Huh. Mm-hmm.
Salutations.
Are you interested in combat ready or wall hanging?
Have you tried kale? It's a popular leaf.
Can I help you with anything? Now, Lapis. That's as follows.
You were proficient against the dragon, despite circumstances.
It's still out there.
It is, and if the occupation was broken, I'd be on its trail. Never abandon a contract. Not your own, not another crow's.
A pleasure to help.
Sinead, that's how Kunari say hello. Thank you.
All right. We should talk to the market master if we want to
Looking
learn
for
why
anything
Antom
in
is stealing
particular?
pieces of art.
The right finishing touches make a home.
Hello. This might sound strange, but I was told you might know about Antom stealing paintings.
It's bad for business. And somebody here knows something. Everyone notices the master of the market. But you, stay hidden. Listen near the stalls. You might learn something about our Antom art collectors.
Let's listen carefully around the market. Don't want to scare anyone off.
Isn't it a lovely day?
But I mean, Antom, I didn't think they went in for things like fancy paintings.
I wouldn't know anything about... Well, that would explain the Antom who came by not an hour ago. They took my best sculpts without paying.
Right here.
Oh, yes. I did hear they've been piling up stolen goods in a camp in the Drowned district.
The Antom aren't exactly being subtle anymore.
It cannot be for coin. There are faster ways to fill their coffers.
That merchant said they're stockpiling stolen art at a camp in the Drowned district. Let's start there.
Come here. Eat some meat. Special cut over here.
I recognize you. My grandfather was a tailor for the Crows. The Antom killed him, but I am here, and so are you. Treviso will be free. Happy to help.
Had to lie low since the Antom raided my shop. But Viago said you were good people. A pleasure.
We're close to that camp where the Antom took that merchant's stolen sculptures.
On your left! Incoming! Time to finish this rook! Watch out! On your right!
around for that stolen art, or any sign of what the Antam are doing with it. Nothing here.
No luck here either.
Strange. You'd think a few statues would stand out.
Still nothing. I don't see anything that merchant in the market was talking about. No stolen art. We should go back and talk to him.
Spy on me all you wish. You will only see it I represent.
That merchant who said the Antam stole his artwork, he's with the Venatori. I'll bet he caught us listening in.
Damn it. Bet he took off the second we left the market.
The note said the Antam are trading the art to Venatori collectors in exchange. Okay. We're close to the camp where Antam are trading with the Venatori for magical components.
Those snoops from the market. Just kill them. Nicely done, Rook.
All right. Let's find out what the Antam and the Venatori are actually doing here. This note is about Gatlock, that Kunari blasting powder. The Antam are using magical components from the Venatori to make it more explosive. Much more explosive.
That's the last thing Treviso needs.
We must go to Diego with this as soon as possible.
Agreed.
Lucanus, if you lose control of Spike, I'll have to put you both down. No hard feelings.
But you should know, all the people who ever tried to kill me are dead.
Where are you from?
People are energized after seeing that dragon run out of Treviso. They sing the crow's praises more loudly in the street.
Good news?
The Venatori are helping the Antam make their Gatlock explosives even more powerful.
What?
It's not ready yet. They're still experimenting.
Then we have some time. The crows will investigate.
We had better. I am sure we'd be among the Antam's first targets.
look and keep my stores full. I'm always open.
How strange.
So, the Grey Wardens have griffins.
What of it?
It's another secret your order's been keeping.
What does that mean?
Wardens act like the heroes of Thedas, but they hide just as many shadows as they fight.
And your crows are saints?
No, but we don't pretend to be. We're honest about our work.
They're coming up behind you! Watch yourself!
That Venatori dropped a note.
Still in one piece.
Hello, hello, hello. There we go. There we go. Man, oh man, the tech issues tonight are real.
Better be ready. Trouble! Go! Go!
Get out of there! Get out of there!
This motherfucker doesn't take bleed damage at all. Interesting. What are you doing? Flying and detonating, and let's do it.
Good job, Davern.
Jesus fucking Christ, man. Why does this dude not take any bleed stacks? Really? You've got two other dudes beating on you, man. What the fuck? let's apply and detonate and go.
Of course. It's all yours. Get out of there.
Get clear!
Clear the area.
Got him.
Away, one champion at a time.
Oh, freaking right. Let's do
More
it.
essence.
There we go, there we go, there we go. Yeah. Level 25 knocked out of here. Where is... There it is.
A Venatori traitor.
Good to know.
Something's up with the crows in Venatori. The journal belongs to a crow named Chance. We'll look for them around the diamond. Maybe they know what this is about.
Whee! Alright, let's get out of here. Let's go, let's go, let's go. We'll head on back over
That
here.
place where Rook found you, the ossuary.
Jump.
What else goes on there?
Nothing good.
How did you survive?
Shut down completely. Move nothing, feel nothing, except what you need to escape.
What's left?
If you're lucky, revenge. And bad dreams.
Are you Chance Candide? Found your journal. Couldn't help reading something about Venatori.
Ah, you've become embroiled in our local mystery. If you wish to help, let me shed some light. Venatori were spotted lurking in places where the crows conduct confidential business.
What can we do?
It would be a great help if you could search near our dead drops in the flooded district. That's where Venatori were last spotted. Please look for any clues as to what our spies are after.
Well, alright then. If you
Like blood. I'll
say
keep the
so.
goods flowing.
Do you have anything that gives me a 15 in the boosting area? No, you don't. So we're gonna not talk
Come
to
back
you. Oh, that's exciting. Let's go take care of it. All right. What do we got? What do we got? Where's the nearest one? This way. Do. There's one.
Wine glasses. Like people were toasting a deal.
Not a vintage I've seen on any crow table.
Viago wouldn't be caught dead with any wine that wasn't twice as expensive as this.
So we got a little unique banter piece there about Viago.
If the butcher
There we go. Read this one.
Another secret note between a crow and a Venatori.
And there we go. Last one.
That's our third no by these Crow and Venatori spies. Half of these letters are written in a cipher I can't make out. Let's talk to Chance.
Okay, we should just be able to fast travel back on in and turn that in. Let's go right here. Alright, alright, alright. Let's head down this way.
Chance? We found notes from the Crow and Venatori spies, but parts of them are in code.
Ah, thank you. This may yet help trace their movements. Give me a while to break the cipher on these letters.
Yeah. Mandy Patkin was the name of the actor that played Inigo Montoya from Princess Bride. That's who that dude, son of a bitch. That's who that dude reminds me of. Alright. World. Because I think that resolves that issue there. Yes? Yes. Kai. Now, we need to get away. We've got to get away. Darktown's gonna be pretty pissed with us right now. Yes, indeedy. Yes, indeedy. But this one, no. No. Let's go get Tosh. Why are we going and getting Tosh? Well, it's pretty simple. You ready? Because Tosh opens pathways to be able to get to loot. That's why. Oh. Do. There we go. I wonder if Tosh is gonna say anything to us about being a Quinari.
Hey.
Tosh?
Yep.
Rook, I hear you need help.
The Lords want to hit a cave on the coastal cliffs. Big Vincimer makes her lair there. We get her out, the Lords get in, we go home and get drunk. Might be more on Tom. Don't get in my way.
Let's move. So what's the plan exactly?
We need to lure the Vincimer out of her lair. I set bait, she comes out to eat. My partners loot the lair while she's out here. We'll find the bait on the beach.
You said the dragon we're dealing with was a Vincimer.
Yeah, blue with a yellow belly. Breathes lightning.
Would you look at that?
We're not fighting her. Lords just want the horde in her lair.
Which again, has not existed in the Dragon Age universe. It exists in most universes that have dragons. They hoard treasure. The two universes that they don't do that in, Elder Scrolls and Dragon Age. Dragon Age and Elder Scrolls are the two where the dragons are not driven by greed and gold and shiny, glittery shit. All other dragons, though, typically in most lores driven by greed and gold. But definitely not Dragon Age. No siree.
On Tom ahead. Be ready. They go hard.
No shit. What do you think we've been fighting in
Watch yourself. They have
Treviso? One more. One more. There it is. God damn, dude. What the fuck, man? Oh, I hate this. Why give you a party if the enemies just hyperfixate on your character? You know how fucking stupid that is? Especially considering I have a crow, demon, and a fucking warrior, and they're just like, well, we're gonna only fixate on you. Period. It's like, no. Stop giving me a team if you're not gonna actually treat my team like an actual proper fucking team. They would draw their own aggro. They would have their own hyperfixation. Not all 50 fucking Antom are gonna focus on the player character. If you're gonna do that shit, don't even give me a team. Just beef the shit out of the character that we play so that we can handle that level of a threat. If that's how you're gonna create the NPC combat mechanics. Because that's fucking stupid.
You've got no problem fighting other Kunari?
I'm from Mervain. I don't follow the Qun. Do you?
No. But you've got the Dassam, the arm ropes.
Sure. I wear a lot of stuff. You don't get to tell me who I am. It doesn't matter anyway. The Antom don't follow the Qun either. Not anymore.
Why is a dragon hunter interested in our job?
I'm not.
I thought you wanted us here to help you.
No.
Ba-da-da-dum. Boom.
We're not fighting the dragon?
No. Vincimers eat big game, usually sea life. They're not hostile unless you do something stupid.
Like poke around in its lair?
Right. So we lure her out, then the lords go in and grab anything shiny.
But you do kill dragons, right? You're a dragon hunter.
I kill them when they need killing. This one doesn't.
I don't know. I think it just might. Not that they'll let us, because for some reason dragons have feelings all of a sudden in Dragon Age, which made no sense to me, because literally kill every single dragon you encounter in Dragon Age.
Right. You said we'd find bait here.
And they're like, but these ones have feelings. They matter too. No, the fuck they don't.
The creatures are the bait. Nobody is sorry for anything that has a worm's mouth.
Quite a few of them. Dragons have big stomachs.
Good work.
That one is going to be trouble.
That's their pack leader. Take her down.
There
That's
we
the last
go.
of it. Now what?
Now I get the fire going and make our dragon dinner.
No, fucking.
Good. She'll like it. And this potion will put her to sleep for a few hours. But we gotta get her attention. Use the horn up there.
No, go fuck yourself,
Come on,
Tosh.
she'll be here soon.
So, we held up our end of the bargain.
You did okay. So, what do y'all do?
Right now, we're trying to take down evil god monsters and their blighted dragons.
What? That can't be right. Dragons don't get blighted. They're smart enough to avoid that crap.
However it's happening, the gods are using the blight to force dragons to attack people.
That's messed up. Somebody needs to stop them.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, that's kind of the whole freaking point of contacting a dragon hunter to go stop dragons. I'm just... Do.
There you go. A toss curry.
Can I fight you?
Where are we headed?
That old Grey Warden fort. Anton might be there. I want to see what they're doing. If it's anything the Lords of Fortune need to worry about.
That was fast. She answers a horn?
This time.
You've done this before.
Took a while to get her used to it.
Sounds like you've got her trained.
You train a dog. You reach an understanding with a dragon.
Shut the fuck up, Tosh. You don't know the first thing about dragons, or else you'd be fighting them. Second of all, since when do they not put one but two fucking dragons in the game that are main storyline dragons that you can't fight? What kind of bullshit is that? Since when do you put dragons in a game called Dragon Age where you have killed every single dragon ever made? And then all of a sudden dragons have feelings and we can't fight them anymore. Bullshit is that? Who fucking came up with that idea? Like, the whole point of dragon hunting in Dragon Age universe is to make them extinct. That's the
They dive down
point.
after prey like a giant bird. Sometimes they stun schools of fish with their lightning. Gulp them all down in a single bite.
Alright, wrap around. Oh, there's two things next to each other. There we go. Wrap it around and on over here. Yes, indeed.
Maker.
Letting us know she sees us. Might also be her way of saying thanks for the food.
And I go, if I backtrack right now, she should be there. And if I backtrack right now, in theory, I should be able to fight her, right? Oh, you're gonna lock me in here so I can't backtrack to go fight her. I see what you fucking did.
Why
I gotta
build
say,
all this and leave?
This used to be a big Grey Warden outpost. They left after the Darkspawn stopped coming.
when we're done playing this game, I'm never touching this again. Ever. We're gonna do this playthrough. And I think that's gonna be it. I don't think I'm ever gonna touch this game again. Hell, honestly, I'm not gonna lie, I would much rather... I'm seriously considering playing Skyrim over this shit at this point. At least you pretend that my choices matter there. Hold on one second, everyone. Let's get back to it. Let's go. Jump over here, and we're fighting. Bring it, big dog.
Shit. More on Tom.
You're not even supposed to be here. Weak dust people? I'll show you weak dust people.
So the Antom took over the outpost after the Grey Wardens abandoned it?
Yeah. Ravane and the Qunari were at peace forever. Then the Antom broke away from the Qun and invaded. The Qunari builders are part of a different caste. They didn't break away. So the Antom take over old forts like this instead of building their own.
Alright, let's see, what do we got over here? Grab up this here. I don't know, I feel like our character, considering they're from Treviso, which is under occupation of the Antom, and we are Qunari, and we have had to fight, and we get our special bonuses against the Antom specifically. I feel like we would know exactly what the Antom are doing. I don't think that's something we would not be aware of.
Grapples, nets. The Antom are going after the Vincimer.
She's more than a match for the Antom.
Not after I drugged her. Come on.
But you know, if you had just let us fight her, then she wouldn't be a problem. But this is for some reason, this is the first entry in the Dragon Age series where they give us dragons and then don't let us fight them. There we go. All right, do that. Alright, so we're gonna have to come back here a few times as well. This is another one of those places. Hey, you guys!
What's your right?
Oh! It would not. That is not cool. Let's go. There we go. Knock you down. Break your armor. Interrupted attack again. No, stop it. You've got a... Jesus Christ, stop it. You've got other people that are actively fighting you, and you're ignoring them. Alright. That dude's dead. He's clearly walking around. No, he's not. See? Look at him collapse. 5 stacks of bleed will do that. Smash. There we go. Very nice, very nice. Alright, let's wrap around here. What do we got down this way? Got us some gold shiny. And then we get to hear about a Quinari that doesn't follow the Qun, who just gave a big old verbal protest about not following the Qun. And she's gonna go ahead and quote the Qun that she doesn't follow. That's what's about to happen here. Yeah. But it's okay. She doesn't follow it.
Us yet. We can run.
Hey!
But she's gonna invoke its rules.
I brought her down. She's mine by right.
See? 2 different helmets there. And still, can't wear helmets as a Quinari. Make that 3.
Tarala.
Come on.
See? Quinari helmets. Variations of them, too. But none for the player. Face paint works just as well, apparently. Alright, you got 3 stacks of bleed, 5, 6. He's dead. Let him bleed out. Let him bleed out. Let him fucking bleed out. There it is. There it is.
Everyone still alive?
So, you breathed fire.
Yeah. Interesting trick. Alchemy? Magic?
Were we supposed to know this? Because I don't remember you mentioning it.
We can talk later. Let me know when you're ready. I'll burn the chains off the dragon.
Dragons are supposed to be smart. Is she going to know we helped her?
No, she's gonna be pissed. Might just fly off, or we might have to run.
Fortunately, as a crow, I'm accustomed to people being unhappy after I pay them a visit.
To be fair, though, as a crow, you shouldn't be accustomed to that, because as a crow, people shouldn't be surviving after you visit. I'm just saying. Just saying, homie. At least not if you're doing your job, right? I still want to fight her. And I think it's bullshit that they put multiple dragons in this game and don't let us fight all of them. They have let us fight every single dragon up to this point.
As one dragon flew off,
now safe to finish its nap, uninterrupted. Another was about to wake up. The surviving Antam poachers carried news of
Which
a
there was none.
fire-breathing Kunari back to their leader. Tosh and the team would soon find themselves being hunted by the Dragon King.
You know how we know there was none? Because the mission was literally kill all the Antam. That was literally the mission.
Wonderfully done, Tosh. While you played with the big scary dragon, we looted the shiny stuff from her cave. So, Rook, Varric's talked about you. I see he wasn't making shit up this time. They call me Isabella, among other things.
What did you find in the cave?
A lot of dragon shit, gold, some fancy trinkets, and this.
Ooh, we get a Kunari thing.
That looks like Kunari art, but I've never seen anything that old.
You have a good eye. It is refreshing to see that some younger Kunari can still appreciate the culture that brought them across the sea.
Rook, this is Shathan. She's our expert on Kunari artifacts.
This piece predates the Steel Age by centuries. It comes from an earlier attempt at settlement. One that left no survivors. You used your fire.
What? No.
Were you seen by the Antam?
Literally, the mission was to kill all the
promised he would
Antam.
be
There are no
careful,
survivors.
Evtosh.
I'm just saying.
You need to be away
We
for
met
a
that
while.
criteria.
It is good you are joining Rook's team.
I'm what?
We expect some dragon trouble, so we need a dragon hunter. You'll feel right at home.
Hooray.
Our contact here said you'd agreed to join us.
Didn't Shathan... I thought you and your mother had agreed on this.
Nope.
Whoops. Well, you'll work it out. You always do. For gold and glory, Tosh. You're welcome back whenever. Rook, pleasure doing business with you.
Mother, what did you do?
I thought you would enjoy the chance to work with Rook's team. Do you not wish to stop these blighted dragons?
Of course I do. I might have decided to join on my own. Maybe after you talked to me.
I talked to you about not using your fire in front of the Antam. I will prepare potions for you to take. Would you prefer ginger or lavender?
The ginger.
Hassam Vinek. Rook, you will keep her safe.
I will say that whole little tantrum thing just never made sense to me. Like, I get what they were trying to go for. The whole, she wasn't discussed or consulted. They volunteered her. But at the same time, it's like, are you really throwing a tantrum because you get to do what you would have wanted to you would have chosen to do anyways? So you're getting your way and you're throwing your tantrum still? Come on now.
Your mother doesn't mince words. I like that.
Yeah, she's a lot.
Anyway, welcome to the team. Might not be what you wanted, but we could really use the help.
I'll get my stuff. Hey. It is.
Sorry?
Joining your team. It is what I wanted.
Glad to hear it.
Tosh, a Kunari dragon hunter, lured a dragon from its lair with the team's help so that her fellow Lords of Fortune could steal the treasure. When the Antam poachers When the Antam poachers tried to take the drugged and sleepy dragon, Tosh defended it and revealed her ability to breathe fire. As Tosh joined the team, the surviving Antam fled back to their leader, the Dragon King, with word of a rare fire-breathing Kunari, which again is really shitty writing. Do you know why? Because the mission was literally to kill all of the Antom. That was the mission. Word for word. Kill all Antom. We did that, so it allowed us to progress the story, which is just releasing the dragon. So if we killed all Antom and we met that criteria, because that was the specific wording used for the mission, who the fuck is running back to the Dragon King? Because everyone that was there is dead. You sure shit didn't show us anybody like scouting and overwatching from a distance, which you should have. When momentum is charged, light attacks by 100, charge heavy attacks are suffering from it, which they already are because literally our hits are doing 100% bleed damage every freaking time. And you are gonna go with applying overwhelmed. Detonating weekend. This should be apply. Detonate. And this should be a support. Which, are we gonna go with invulnerability on that one? Yeah, let's go with invulnerability. Alrighty then. Now then, character, we're solid there. It's like we've got some quests to knock out. Do 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 do. Boom 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 boom.
Usually have to dodge traps and fight spiders to see this much old elven stuff. Talk to Isabella if you want to sell any of it. She'll get you a good deal.
Spoken like a veteran treasure hunter.
Yep, for gold and glory. The lords make runs no one else can. Isabella's undies would catch fire if she saw all this.
Feel free to use the ancient elven artifacts for weight training, but nothing leaves with you, okay?
Don't worry about that. The Lords of Fortune aren't thieves.
As a crow, I'm not the moral authority here, but if some lords don't think like you...
Nah. Anything we hunt is salvage. Old forgotten ruins and crap. And we make sure we're not screwing over a culture that lost it. That's what my mother does with the Kunari stuff.
In the very first game, if you played a rogue, Dragon Age Origins, there was this whole achievement and quest line, but you had to play a rogue to access it. And then in the second game, we got the Smuggler's Ring that deals with the Thieves Guild, right? So we got the Thieves Guild from the first game, the Thieves Guild / Smuggling Guild in the second game, which again is brought up through various different ways and references in Inquisition. And in this game, they're just like, oh, there's no Thieves Guild, there's no Smuggler's Guild, those things don't exist. We're the Lords of Fortune and we don't steal. It's like, you guys are literally having neighbors. One set of your neighbors is like the slave capital of all of Thedas, and then another set of your neighbors is constantly invading everything all the time, and your primary residents are pirates. You're telling me you're not involved in anything shady? Nothing whatsoever. You're not thieves. You're not a smuggler ring. None of those things, huh? Completely and totally upstanding, honorable people with neighbors like that and residents like that. Right.
Get some rest. We'll be in the thick of it soon enough.
Okay, I was gonna go back to Ravane later. Got a thing to do for my mother. You can come along, if you want.
Do I need to be ready for combat? Or traps?
Nah.
Alright. Just let me know when.
Run! I think you're sitting at 25 is the next up.
Abundance.
750 is the next one. Not 25, 750. Raj. We're actually good on all of those. Wait a second. Nope. That one's almost there. Oh, you're almost there. Alright. I think it was, what is it, Davrin that needed us? Yeah, Davrin. And Scout Harding. And Tosh. Of course, everybody. Let's do it. Let's get it all knocked out.
Carving monsters, huh? Didn't figure you for an artist.
This? It's by necessity. If you know your enemy, their weak spots, maybe you live another day.
You've got a flair for the dramatic.
Nothing scarier than the real thing.
What will you do with it?
Standard bestiaries are always some mage drawing things they've never seen, taking the piss out of it. They don't understand how when the hunt ends and you come nose to nose with an ogre, someone's going to die. So I'm making the real Monster Hunter manual.
Let's go with this one.
You want pictures of monsters? I can provide some corpses.
A corpse? Nah. Now if you pose next to a Vartero still breathing down your neck, I'll think about it.
Where's the Gloom Howler?
Can't carve it till I know what it is. You want a piece of the Howler boy?
Is he ready?
Was I ready the first time I fought a Hurlock?
Well, you're still alive.
I got my ass handed to me. Broke 4 ribs and cracked my jaw. Then I got back up and drove a blade through its skull. In this line of work, Asan and I are only as strong as the quarry we hunt.
Okay, so not how that works, though. You're only as skilled as you have allowed your training to be, right? Like, the more intense and harder your training is, and the more frequent and consistent your training is, the better you perform. That's what it comes down to. It has nothing to do with, oh, well, we gotta fight something harder. We gotta hunt down something we've never hunted before. No, absolutely not. It's you need to train. So it's one of many sayings that I absolutely love. It's most people train, but it's the difference between the average person and a professional is an average person will train until they get it right. A professional will train until they can't get it wrong. That's the difference. And that's all you need to do, is you and Asan just need to continually training until no matter what is the situation, no matter what you're going against, no matter where you're at, you and Asan can't miss. That's what needs to happen.
It's also a good way to get yourself killed. You got lucky with that Hurlock.
Hunting truffles won't sharpen Asan's talons.
It keeps him safe.
Till he meets an ogre.
Right. I'll see you around.
All right, down here for Harding. I don't think we got anything new here yet. Nope, not yet.
Did I see you writing a message to the Inquisition? What's that about?
You know Varric and I were part of the Inquisition, right? I'm trying to get news about the South. But Charter hasn't replied to any of my messages. I'm trying not to worry about what's happening there, but... No, it's probably fine. Charter's just busy. She's always busy.
Charter... who's that?
She's the Inquisition's spy master. Well, no. I guess now that the Inquisition answers to the Chantry, that makes her Divine Victoria's spy master.
So, Charter, person they're talking about, in Inquisition, I can't remember which camp it is off the top of my head right now. I think it might be the one with the Ferelden Mare, if I'm not mistaken. But where we meet up with the Grey Warden, Hawk's Grey Warden contact. They actually run a fort for us. And regardless if you keep the Inquisition intact or not, Charter's the one that they say is running as the spy master, which would mean Divine Victoria would have to be Liliana then. It couldn't be Cassandra or Vivian. And the reason it couldn't be Cassandra or Vivian is because if it was either one of them, Liliana would still be the spy master. So it's got to be Liliana as the spy master. I mean, as the divine. No.
I haven't heard much about
it.
Let's get out of here.
Does your spy master expect something from us? I don't work for the Inquisition.
I know that, and Charter knows that. But there are still people in the organization invested in knowing how things are going. With Solus, especially.
So how long were you with the Inquisition? 10 years?
Something like that. Why?
You must know the Inquisitor.
Well, yeah, we worked together. I wasn't part of the Inquisitor's inner circle, though. I spent more time with the ordinary people, the ones you didn't hear about.
Do you miss it? The Inquisition, I mean.
It's hard to miss an organization. They're only as good as their people, don't you think? But I do miss my friends. We write each other, but it's not the same. And the Inquisition is different from what we've built here. Not better or worse, just different. It's special when you're among people working toward the same goal.
Not everyone. There was Solus. What did you really think of him back then?
Lonely. He always seemed lonely. It's hard not to be when you hold yourself above everyone else.
Except for he's not, because the... So we did this once already with the Inquisitor swearing to stop him and romancing somebody different. This one, we have the Inquisitor romanced Solus and promised to save him. And the dialogue still hasn't changed because he wouldn't be fucking lonely because he was romancing he was sleeping with the Inquisitor the entire time. Like, come on.
You mean it's hard not to be lonely when you're a pompous ass?
Something like that.
You can say it, you know.
They don't even change the dialogue for any of it.
Solus is a pompous ass.
Maybe he is, but I can still feel sorry for him, can't I? Anyway, I'm sure something out there's on fire, and here I am rambling about the past. I should let you go. Talk later?
I'm not gonna lie, I don't know that I have it in me to make it through to the secret ending and then come back through again and do the bad ending and kill everybody. Yeah, this game has almost killed the entire franchise for me, which is sad because it's one of my all-time favorite franchises. But the writing just insults the fan base way too fucking directly and blatantly.
Hey, you heard of the Hall of Valor? It's a fighting arena with the lords.
Interesting.
Just tell me when you're ready.
Alright, everybody else done? Good. Let's do that for now.
Nothing but top shelf stuff over here.
Somehow I don't believe you. Not even in the slightest. A little bit, no. That's all heavy. I don't want heavy. We have to get to a rank 4 with the store? Oh my. Alright, well let's see. Do you have anything unique for selling?
Everything here is curse-free.
That you will actually take? Everything else should be just 3s, right? Yep. Everything else is just 3s.
Hey, punch an on-tom for me.
What if I didn't punch an on-tom for you? What if, just hear me out, I brought you back their heads and you just gave me shit from your store as a result? What if we did that? No? No? Too brutal? Then don't ask me to commit violence on others. Okay? Okay. Glad we had that talk. There's more of that heavy armor.
Oh, what foul-hearted spirit tugs at the corners of your lips to turn them down so? What? Oh.
Do-do-do-do. Oh my goodness, they gave us that Fog Warrior paint. Fog Warriors were the ones that scared the shit out of Bull when he was fighting in Saharon. That's kind of cool that they brought that one in there.
I knew you'd find your way here sooner or later. Your kind always do.
You're right. I like a good fight. But can you blame me? Let's see. That's a crow. That's a Venatori. That's a Venatori. That's an on-tom. That looks like a shadow dragon. Well, that's unfortunate. Don't believe there's anything else.
Looking to fight? Get going! Don't keep your fans waiting.
So I think that's a bit of a stretch, Isabella. This is our first fight here.
The Hall of Valor is pleased to welcome legendary spirit of determination, Spike, and his spirit friend, Lucanus de la Morte.
End it now.
Oh, magic little mage. Let's have that chat. Hey Kaz, welcome in. Welcome in.
You sent yours in ways that'll have them talking for a while.
People don't usually cheer when I assassinate someone. This is a nice change.
How's it going, Kaz? Living on base right now with friends, so I'd say pretty good. Nice! Just, be careful about that, because I know that when I was living on bases, they have super strict regulations that can get the service member into lots of trouble if they don't have the correct permissions, because it's federal property. It's not private property. So just be super, super careful and mindful. $29 Palms? Yeah. Yeah, I'm familiar with 29 Palms. I'm actually from Southern California. Let's see, where are we? We are in the Crossroads. Okay, so let's take a gander at what we're actually doing around here now, shall we? Can't access that one. We need to go clear those. Let's go clear those real quick. I'm not gonna lie though, that most military bases, I'm actually kind of surprised that people voluntarily choose to live on them, regardless of the branch, except for Air Force. Air Force, I totally understand why everyone wants to live on an Air Force base. That makes sense. But like Army, Marines, and Navy, most of those bases that I've been to or that I've lived on, I've just been like, oh man, this is like Section 8 housing for the government, for the military. Or the other fun one of like, you get a barracks room, right? And then when you're in the barracks, you have like anywhere from, let's see, the fewest roommates I ever had was I had one roommate. The most roommates I ever had And this isn't a single room, right? A single just giant fucking room. The most people I ever had to share a room with in the barracks was, not counting basic training or deployments, obviously, just like at home, peacetime.
Yes, like Rook.
Do all crows have demons in them?
What? No.
It's fine.
5 people? 5 grown
They do.
men I had to share a room with at one
Revaining.
point.
Our seers let spirits possess them.
Oh, you're gonna throw things at me. Well, then you get to go first. Cheers, big dog. All right.
You were saying?
Do all crows have demons in them?
What? No.
It's fine if they do. I'm revaining. Our seers let spirits possess them for ceremony.
Well, Antivan Crows don't. Spite was put into me by the Venatori.
Oh. That's messed up.
Posh with such insightful wisdom lines there. Just like the whole, someone's got to stop that dragon. I fucking know. That's why we told you we were hiring you. Well, that's messed up and we got to stop them. I know. His house has base. I've been to the barracks, commissary, and other places. Just had officers looking at me and all say they're just civilian and people live on base, work and stuff. Wow. It's actually kind of surprising they start letting the civilians live on base. Usually it's only dependents that are allowed to live on base for security reasons. Even the contractors aren't allowed to live on bases. Maybe it's just the bases that I was on because of the security clearance nature of the types of units that were there. Helped with moving out of the house to set up his TV and Wi-Fi and technology stuff. He's on his 5th year. Nice! Well, things, in theory, might be getting pretty exciting in about about year to 2 years. Things should get exciting for him. I don't understand why sometimes the double dodge works and sometimes it doesn't. There's not a cooldown for it. Alright, there we go. Those guys got knocked out. He just told me to keep my eye on DME, and once I get a job, I can probably get that idea. I can. Alright, well. I said, I hope it works out. I really do. Again, maybe it's just the bases that I've been on because of the types of units that were on those bases, but I know that those bases in general usually have pretty strict security clearance requirements and stuff, and just make sure you're being safe, because anything on that base is a felony. Doesn't matter how misdemeanor it is. It's federal property, making everything felonies. Let's see here, we hit a major I don't know. What they are called, pass right by us and acknowledge us both.
I heard crows can strangle.
Do you remember what the
Kunari
rank
with
looked
their
like?
own Darsam.
With their what?
The ropes Kunari wear. You can strangle us with them, but only if they're tied wrong.
Why would we strangle you with your arm ropes? Why wouldn't we just stab you?
Doing it with the Darsam makes it look like an accident.
We're professional assassins, most of the time.
Jesus fucking Christ with the Hurlocks, no! There we go. Alright, so what are we sitting at?
What were we talking about?
38.
We're professional
Okay.
assassins. Most of the time, when we kill someone, we want people to know it was us.
Oh, okay. But you could strangle a Kunari with their Darsam if you wanted to.
Of course.
But you could, right? Yeah, of course. But why would we? I don't know. It could be funny. No, Tosh. It's a waste of time, energy, and effort. And the crows aren't necessarily feared because of their capability. They're feared because of their reputation. Their reputation is a reflection of what they have been capable of in the past. And it could foreshadow what they're capable of in the future, potentially. But it definitely, it's a past reputation that gives them their power and their influence and their fear. Silly Tosh. Silly Tosh. And why are you asking Lucanus all these questions? Like, we're a Kunari and an Antivan Crow. I feel like you should be asking us these questions. I gotta see Elijah when he gets mad, whatever it was. Do you remember what it looked like at all? Was it like a gold oak leaf? Or a yellow oak leaf? What am I doing? Local. I need to stay on this map. And I need to go right down. Let's go to this one. Not entirely. The guy was fresh, but it was no leaf. Okay, well then, yeah, it's not a major. So a major is a gold oak leaf. A lieutenant colonel's a silver one. And then you've got the single gold bar, the single silver bar, the double silver bars, and then you've got the eagle, and then everything after that is stars. And again, that's not in order. That is the symbolism of all of the officer ranks. So it's bars, bars, leaves, an eagle, or stars, and that's it. Everything else, like the stripes and stuff, that's all enlisted. What's really fun though, what's really fun to watch, is when you watch a bunch of like lower enlisted army soldiers go walk around a bunch of like Navy personnel, Navy enlisted soldiers, because Navy enlisted soldiers, they have the eagle in their rank right above their chevrons. And in the army, if you see a bird, it's an officer, so you just immediately salute. It's so funny to watch that stuff happen. Da 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 da. So, what do you got? Threes, threes, threes. The shadow dragons are
From what I
all
hear,
threes
your mother
here.
is intense.
Yep.
It can be hard, trying to live up to that.
Is your mother like that?
My mother died when I was young. I was raised by my grandmother, Katerina. She was very intense as well.
Right. The Venatori got her. And you're gonna kill the ones that did.
Yes, I am.
Except for actually, we saved her last time. What if we don't save her? What if we kind of like, you know, just let that one go? Yeah, these don't. None of these have what I'm looking for. Do I have the essence for this one? You have the essence for this one. Okay. Very nice.
Why is it always
Let's
gotta be
see here.
corpses?
To make you ask questions, Tosh. See, it worked. It doesn't matter what it is, Tosh. You're a big, scary monster hunter, or dragon hunter, so you know what you do? You walk forward with your 2 axes and you place them in the face of whatever
Here comes trouble.
is coming to fight you. It's that simple. It really, truly, absolutely... Look at this. Look at this. Wanderer's Notes. Class of 922. Wow. Place wait, I don't know exactly what happened. Should have studied more of that course in the Fade. Seems safe to... Virantium Circle. Interesting. But there's no body, so that's a good sign, right? You know that area where the bad guys are? Yeah, that you just landed on? Yeah, that's too far for you to land. So we're gonna reset your character. Really? All 3 hits went through, huh? That's crazy.
Back up. How do we make it stay dead?
So we can cause machines to bleed. We can cause the undead to bleed. We can cause demons and spirits to bleed. But champions are just immune to bleed, because they don't take the affliction stacks at all.
Behind you!
Are we good now? Yes? Yes? Excellent. Oh, we're not good. There's still more people, huh? Oh no! Where are you? Boom! There it is.
We're good.
So I'm considering other games right now because the dialogue choices aren't changing. The gameplay choices aren't changing. There's not really any unique dialogue if we change the classes and stuff around. Or the race. Most of the dialogue, if you take a hard look at the dialogue in this game, it's usually just a lot of it, not every time, but a lot of the situations you'll find yourself in are literally just the same exact question, or sorry, same exact response worded like 3 different ways, and that's it. So it's like there's not even the freedom of choice in dialogue. Even the dialogue just like, no, you're absolutely supposed to answer this way, but how you answer, the way you word it, you can choose that. But no matter what, you're gonna say this.
Can't do this without a whisk.
Now's your chance.
Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. There we go.
Well executed.
We can make a skeleton take bleed damage to the point where it kills it. But the champion who was bleeding every time we touch them, immune to bleed damage effects. Why is there so many undead here? Oh shit, I remember this one. I freaking remember this one. They're on an infinite respawn thing. Or summon thing. That's what it is. They're not giving us experience either.
There. Take it out before it raises any more dead.
There we go. All right, let's get on up here. Do 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 do. Woo!
Those undead looked elven.
There we go.
Well,
any others?
They serve,
yep.
They're fighting for the gods now.
There we go.
Okay. Chakra to Ebra.
Beware the ancient that sleeps here, dweller. Death and blight have not tempered its rage.
Well, let's see how that works out for it, eh? It's gonna be like a level 20 million.
Corruption, undead.
Come here, cave homie.
Who's responsible?
Stay on guard. Death surrounds that thing.
Take it down.
You're a 32. But you can take that good old bleed damage. Yes, you can. Woo!
It's drawing power from the Fate Tag.
Watch yourself. Let's heal it up.
That should weaken it.
You're a corpse! Stop healing yourself!
It's weakening the Fade tab. Keep going.
That should weaken it.
Why is everything fucking hyper fixating on me constantly? I really hate that. Like, sincerely, anybody who ever fucking makes video games, don't ever make a fucking game like this where you give the player a party, but the enemies completely and totally ignore the fucking party. That is so stupid. I can't, because everything fucking keeps focusing on me. Why don't you guys actually take some goddamn attention for once? How's that work out for you, fucking Tosh, you piece of shit? Got fucking multiple enemies spawning in, and none of them are focusing on my companions. Nope. Nope. Fuck all of you, Jesus Christ. Oh, I am so close to being done with fucking Dragon Age permanently. Like, this game, the more and more I play it, the more and more I'm like, they've permanently lost a fan. Oh, great. Yeah. We're gonna put all the fucking mages here and make it so nobody can pick... If you're not gonna give me enjoyable storytelling, if you're not gonna give me enjoyable dialogue, if you're going to insult me with all your fucking dialogue and your blatant disregard and disrespect of the lore, make combat enjoyable. If you're not gonna make combat enjoyable, pay attention to the fucking lore. Don't screw up at all. If you screw it all up, this is how you lose fans. Because this is absolutely... Like, this is... my third or fourth go through, because I've been doing a little bit off stream on a different profile. The dialogue is not changing. It's still crap. It's not engaging. We're not learning new information from different backgrounds, from different classes. It's very, what you get the first time through, that's what you get, and that's it. And then they do crap like this where we're going to give you a team, but it's not going to matter because they're not going to do enough damage to make a difference. And all of the enemies are 100% of the time going to focus on you as the player. What the fuck, Dragon Age? Yeah, I will not purchase another fucking Dragon Age title as long as I live. Never again. Really? You just eat my entire fucking health? Damn, man. What the fuck? Really, all three of them did AoEs at the same goddamn time. That is so fantastic and fun. Yes, it is. Said every player that's ever played a Dragon Age game. This is exactly how I expect Dragon Age to be 100% of the time. Look at that. Ignoring the entire party that is actively doing damage to them just to chase us down and kill us. Can't do any detonations with the enemy because we're out of health potions because every enemy in this fight is picked on us, focused on us, and this dude keeps doing that shit right there. Fucking AoEs, man. No, this is such a... Oh, I have tried so hard to find something to defend this game on, and there is absolutely nothing I can defend this game on, except for the fact that the one controversial piece that everyone made the loudest noise about is the only part that was actually done correctly. Everything else in this game has fucking been wrong. On such an epic, unbelievable scale, it's astonishing. Such a disappointment.
The Revenant's essence feels darker, more powerful. They must be protecting something big. We should look around for a door it might fit.
You were frying things in the kitchen last night.
I needed something to do.
At 4 in the morning?
Sorry if I woke you up.
You got any more of those fried things?
I'll make another batch.
I genuinely gotta go look at other games at this point. I'm reaching about my limit with the insults from the Dragon Age universe. I just don't know what else to play. Because right now I'm waiting on December 6th. Because Path of Exile 2 comes out December 6th. So that's the next game that I'm waiting on. Like, part of me wants to play the original Stalker games, because I've never played them. Then part of me also wants to do, like, Skyrim, or Shadow Warrior, or the Wolfenstein stuff. Probably closer to Shadow Warrior, though. That slapstick comedy one-liner stuff that he does, that 80s one-liners. Okay, there we go. Had to reset the, Did the captions go down again? Because they were down for like the first 30 minutes or 40 minutes of the game, of streaming. Nope, there we go, they're back. It's just like, man, I'm constantly losing the captions. Alright.
Like Antam blood. I'll keep the goods flowing.
No, we need the revive.
Come back soon.
What if I didn't come back soon? I'm just, you know, spitballing. What if I didn't? What if I decided to go here instead? And then leave Treviso entirely? Maybe? Maybe?
Nice market. A lot of good food smells.
Preparing for battle?
What?
Okay.
Looking
Now
for
then, let's go to the world. Head on to the lighthouse. I gotta think about, I mean, what we're gonna, I don't know that I'll even finish this in this playthrough just because it's
abundance.
It's that insulting in my opinion, and that's I think the biggest hang up I got with all of this is that it's insultingly bad. It's not even like it's bad writing if you don't know the lore, or it's bad writing if you do know the lore. It's like, it not only is it bad writing regardless if you know the lore or not, but it's like super degrading and insulting to the established lore. And then the combat does not work in a way that it works in any other video game in existence that has a party system. It's like, okay. No cape. Alright. What about you? There you go, utility cloak. Ooh. I actually kind of dig that one. Nope. No real new outfits. So let's go back to the starting outfit. Do 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 do. You have the Fog Warriors, and that's the one that Bull said he was scared of. None of those are interesting. Okay. I don't think that we got a new statue out here yet. I don't think we got the crow one or an Antivan one out here.
Taking a walk?
Yeah, nope. Nope. The one we just got. There it is, revival. A bit that we can get off of this one. There's a boss fight we can pull out of there. This one is literally just fight a whole bunch of times. Let's do that one. Let's go. There we go. We've got our cape back.
For golden glory.
For golden glory.
You'll want something with a bit more bite this time, I reckon. Get going! Don't keep your fans waiting. Our next challenger comes from the Veiled Jumpers of Arlathin. She's deadly and Danish. Everyone give a holler for Belara!
They're just too good!
No, fuck off, dude. Stop chasing me. I've got other people you can be chasing. Homie, there are literally other people fighting both of you. Stop attacking me.
Who trained these people?
work, everyone! Asamra. That's Kunlat for congratulations, right?
You might want to try Ananra. You just said we are doing you.
I was saying it wrong all this time. Actually, that explains a lot. Anyway, Ananra out there.
Let's see.
Ready for something really spicy? I've got what you need.
See, that's the thing is, these fights that she arranges.
To the entrance.
They're very, very like super little.
Nobody's beaten this next fighter since the mysterious stranger from overseas.
There's not actually a tough boss fight in the arena, which is weird. Ah, yay.
I am empowered.
There we go.
We're getting good at this.
You couldn't pay me to step in the pit with you, and coming from me, that's quite a compliment.
We're literally inside the ground. Look at that. Our feet are inside the ground. See? Now they're above the ground. And so there's one spot right here. Like, your feet disappear.
I line them up and you keep knocking them down, but I still have some tricks.
Except for you just keep throwing
yourself in order and head to the
regular
entrance.
enemies. There's no bosses you throw at me. It's kind of disappointing, really.
Grab a cold drink and unbutton those collars, my friends. This next fight is going to be hot!
Get clear!
Come here. There you are.
Woo! You couldn't pay me to step in the pit with you, and coming from me, that's quite a compliment. All right, this is really starting to... All right, get your ass in there and give us a show. All right, who's ready for some action? I know I am.
Come on, dodge, you stupid fuck. Respond to the controls. There's been a lot. The rogue has cool mechanics when they work. The problem is that the mechanics don't work all the time. In fact, they work about 50% of the time. Like, dodge, about 50% of the time, the stagger that your character takes as a rogue when they get hit by an enemy is super unrealistic and super over-exaggerated. Like, getting hit as a mage, you have less of an interruption and less of a stagger time than the rogue does, which is really insane. Like, the interruption that a rogue takes when they take damage is dramatically longer to recover from than any other class. And I don't know why they did that.
Who wants to get their blood pumping? All right, get your ass in there and give us a show. Come on, place your wagers. And remember, never let anything you are prepared to lose. Spectacular! We felt the blood spray from way over here. Who wants to get their blood pumping? Get going! Don't keep your fans waiting.
So, Mercenaries, Venatori, Darkspawn, Deep. This is the Antom. Here we go.
Get ready for the Antom!
Oh, you fuck. There you go. Cheers, homie.
Oh, we did it. Look at that. Barely a scratch. What are you in the mood for? All right, get your ass in there and give us a show.
And her lines are the same there.
Hang on to your hat. We've
Darkspawn.
challenges for you today.
Bro, you can't change your direction mid. I waited till you jumped deliberately to roll out of the way so that it wouldn't be an issue, and then he changes direction mid-leap anyways. Seriously? What the fuck? You're not even letting me hit him. And the spikes are just perpetually pausing us. See, I've got other companions, you know, that you can focus on. They're actually doing damage to you. Kidding me, Jesus Christ. Seriously. The other fucking party members are doing active damage to the NPCs, and they are still ignoring the active party members doing damage to them. And they are still fixating on our fucking character, and we don't even have a taunt. We're not even a class that has a taunt. We're not even able to do damage because we're constantly taking damage. And the interruption is insanely long. and they're able to adjust mid-air flight, jump, to change direction to where they're going to land at, just so that it lands on top of us. It's like, are you fucking kidding me? This isn't even the hardest difficulty. We have party members. Why did you make party members if you're going to make the NPCs ignore the party members? The point of having party members is so that the enemies don't all focus on you, so that the damage is a little bit more spread out amongst the party, so that way you can actually do fighting. What the fuck, BioWare? How did you fuck up something so basic?
End it now.
I'm still in recovery from being hit. Look at that. I still can't. There we go. Jesus. And these are normal enemies, by the way. They're not bosses. Normal enemies.
Get back.
And then we get stuck in the combat animations, too. Like, if you start an animation, you're stuck in that. I didn't even get to him. My bleed had to take care of that shit just because he wouldn't stay still.
Pay me to step in the pit with you, and coming from me, that's quite a compliment.
You ever thought about doing Stalker games? The second one is looking pretty dope, not gonna lie. I would have to let me check something. How many fights is that? Is that close to the number we're supposed to have? We're supposed to have 10 of those. There we go. Stalker is installing. We got the Shadow, Chernobyl, Clear Sky, Call of Pripyat. Yeah, I don't know what that is. So when these are installed, we can switch over to Stalker. I've never played the Stalker games, so this will be a first for me when we get to that one. I haven't done that one yet. So we need 2 more of these. Let's keep doing the Dragon Age thing until those are installed, and then we'll go on a transfer and everything over to Stalker titles. Because that second game does look pretty cool.
Yourself in order and head
And
to the
I've seen people refer to it as like
Come on, place your wagers.
a beer-esque type game. Oh my god! Stop it! Stop it! Oh god damn! No! Sincerely, why do you give us a team? The enemies aren't gonna focus on the team. It's probably like Adventuring 101. Anybody who's ever played a video game of any kind or played Dungeons and Dragons or Pathfinder or anything like that absolutely knows the reason why you don't solo shit. And the fact that that's not even a thought lets me know that the people that absolutely worked on this project are not gamers of any kind. Tabletop, pen and pad, video gamers, nothing. They absolutely do not play video games.
Watch your back.
Now, I'm here for the bleed damage, but the part that I'm not understanding, really, is these are machines built by a spirit. It's not even energy. There's not even energy in there, right? It's a spirit that is powering them, and then when we destroy the relic, the artifact, the spirit goes away. But they take bleed damage for some reason.
Spectacular. We felt
Is it the third one is the first one in timeline or in release order? Because wouldn't you play them in release order? Kind of like the Gears of War, right? Because Gears of War, the first one's not actually the first one. There's a prequel to that. But you don't play the prequel to start out with. You play the prequel later because it makes references to the current timeline of games when that one came out. So, is it the third one is the in release order or play order? What is the actual canonic
I can't wait to
play
see
order
what
that the
you've got.
developers want players playing it in? What does that order look like?
Get yourself
We
in
got
order
one
and
more
head to the
match.
entrance. Grab a cold drink and unbutton those collars, my friend.
This is supposed to be the last
Next
one.
fight is going to be hot.
Just flat out ignored the damage that I was doing to him. Woo!
What's left? Nice work.
Ow!
You gotta move.
See, I can do fine against enemies if it's just one target, but when they start throwing 6, 7 targets at me and they all fixate on me, that's
We
kind of
felt the blood
ridiculous.
spray from way over here.
Damage, bleed. Alright, we're gonna take this one. Now, I've always stopped, the times that I've done this, I've stopped at 10 because that's all the request
All of
requires.
Val's ready. How about it? Feeling valorous?
No, I mean, they're going from top to bottom, like, actual release date. I don't know, PlayStation, when I looked it up, they had it out of whack. Xbox might be better. It's for us, it's just a trilogy. Let's see here. What is the Stalker? Let's see here. Stalker play order. Stalker in order. So, Stalker Shadow of Chernobyl, release date March 20th, 2007. Stalker Clear Sky, release date September 15th, 2008. Stalker Call of Pripyat, or however that word's pronounced, February 2nd, 2010. And then the next Stalker game. And they do recommend playing all of the trilogy beforehand. So it's Stalker, Shadow of Chernobyl, Clear Sky, and then Call of Pripyat is the order that they were released in. And they're also stating, the developers are saying it's highly
All right, get
recommended
your ass in there
to
and
play
give
the
us a show.
previous Stalker games before playing the second one.
Grab a cold drink and unbutton those collars, my friend. This next fight is going to be hot!
Jesus. Ow! Keith, no! There we go. Drown the necromantic parties rally. Jeez, I had so many buffs there at the end.
Look at that.
Good night.
Barely a scratch.
Okay, so he gives us nothing other than the XP for killing. There's not even like a gold or treasure or like increasing the party for reputation. So legitimately, there is absolutely zero reason to do any more than 10 matches. Do 10 and be done. Like, that's it.
Oh, everything here is free. Guaranteed.
Don't encourage him.
What do you got here? Charged, immovable. Don't care. Rally party. Nope, we're also good. Wait a second. Rally party also now affects you? Does rally party not affect you? That's rally party in every video game affects the entire party. That's why it's called rally party, not rally your companions. Not rally your friends. It's rally party. So that bottom one, rally party, now affects you. So you're telling me that this entire time you built a mechanic into this game that's a ability. It's also something that pops off from equipment and combinations. And it doesn't affect the player character? Whose dumbass idea was that one? Doesn't affect the player character. Good gracious. Like, this is what happens when you let non-nerds, non-nerd, non-geeks, non-gamers touch video games. They screw it all up. They don't understand the basics. Definitely taking that one. Kind of curious what that looks like. Heroes of Pavana traditionally wear this mask to mark that they are worthy of survival, crafted of steel mixtures and native to Venture. Invitation to dance, the trajectories of the crows, prestiges and counter decks, these arcs, guys, cross. Okay, let's try it. Screw it. Why the hell not? Don't care about you doing that. Don't care about you doing that. The entire gets one. I'm not doing burning, so I don't care about that. I'm not doing charged attacks. So again, don't care about that. Raj, cheers. Have a good day, homie. Let's... We got some stuff to drop off up here. We just got a new outfit. I'm kind of curious on what it looks like. I do dig the purple lighting that Antiva gives you. It's kinda nice. Alright, so we got a new face paint. Where's it at? There it is. Didn't we pick up? Yes, we did right there. That's the that's a casual, right? Yeah, that's a casual garment. Weird. Nobody approves. Yeah, I think we're going back to the default one. Still don't have a good good alternative there. Alright, alright, alright. Do 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 do. Oh, we got a new thing from doing the 10 tournament, the 10 fights in the arena. Let's go transfer that out real quick. Which, by the way, I'm still peeved about that. Why did they fun fact, other than Flemeth in the very beginning of Dragon Age 2, when she assists you, and she flies off when you deliver her pendant, right? Other than that dragon specifically, every single dragon and every single Dragon Age title you have been able to fight. The only time that they've given us dragons we can't fight has been this game. There's 2 separate dragons. The one that we end up putting to sleep when we're working with Tosh, and then end up freeing when working with Tosh. And then the biggest dragon they've ever made in the entire title series. Those are the 2 dragons we can't fight. The very first dragon you encounter... Actually, no. The second dragon you encounter. Because the first one is the Archdemon, the Blight Dragon / Archdemon thing that attacks either Treviso or Minrathous. You fight that, it flies off, and then later on in the story you can kill it. So you still get to kill that one. But the first dragon that you come into that's not a story dragon like that, not a one that you're going to encounter later on and fight, is the one with Tosh. And they even go through the trouble of telling you the description of it. It's an electric dragon. It's got these colors. It does this type of eating style and hunting styles. And then they're just like, yeah, we're not fighting it, though. Ever. And then they make a big deal out of the biggest dragon they've ever put into the game series. You get to see all sorts of killer cutscenes with this dragon. And then they're just like, yeah, you never get to fight it, and something else kills it. Good job, Dragon Age. Fought fucking 12 dragons last game. In this game, you take away the biggest dragon of them all. But anyways, we got our dragon helmet up. Woo! We're good to go. Alright.
Offer, dweller.
Oh, you were so close. Will you, though? 5, 5, 5. 5 by 5. Alright, what do we got? Rally party. Critical damage, damage versus health, 30 defense. And movable. Okay, so you... Critical damage, gain precision on perfect dodge, 10% precision effectiveness, gain 25% penetration when precision is active. Light attack damage. Probably every third final attack chat. When rally party is health, healing. That's a defense weapon, though. I'm not running defense. Oh, we actually don't have a crow sword yet. That's kind of new. Weird. Alright. Where are we going next? Crossroads we can't do anything with. Ravani Coast. Fires on the Sand. How to Train a Griffin. Faded Glories. Oh, shit. You know what? There's actually something here that we need to do. It is... Now, I would like to run Davrin over Tosh. However, Davrin just talks shit to Lucanus the entire time. Whereas Tosh is just like an over-eager fangirl. But I need a warrior to be able to pop the overwhelm effect. Don't run. Don't do that. No. Do this. Because now we can actually get access to these chests over here now that we have Tosh. Because they were locked behind her fire-breathing abilities. And for those that would complain that I'm calling Tosh her, I would like to point out that at this point in the game, she still refers to herself as her. We haven't got to that point in the story. So I'm not doing it to be a dick. I'm doing it because that's where we're at in the story.
Dash, those things the Antam are becoming, Reavers, what do you know about them?
Nothing. Normal Qunari don't do crap like that. But I can kind of see it for the Antam.
How?
Antam only care about being bigger and stronger. Of course they'd serve the gods and turn into monsters.
It's going to make clearing them out of Treviso a challenge.
Good thing the crows are there.
I think we got this, Lucanus.
Got it.
We've got... I don't know what Talon you're supposed to be before you take over as the first, but I know that we've got the 5th and the 7th. And we've got the first Talon's grandson, which is you, and you're possessed by a demon of spite. You know, I'm just like, I think we got this. I think we might actually be able to successfully say that it's kind of safe. That the Antam don't actually have a chance at this.
Okay.
Are you not gonna light it? No? I gotta activate you again? There we go.
Targets. The streets of the Antam. We can take our pick. We cannot afford an avalanche. The rebellers.
Alright, first one is down. Now I just gotta worry about the next ones. Oh, come on, don't fall. There it is. Okay. Yep.
Yep.
Alright. Now then, let's go up here. Cool. Oh, alright. So we'll just wait for that. We'll keep waiting. Let's get them all installed. Because I don't
Used
know
to
how
be the
long we're...
preferred meeting spot for our clients before the invasion.
Bet it's got a great view from the top.
So I've never played them, so I don't know how quick we're gonna get through them and whatnot. So we're gonna wait till all 3 are installed, and then we're gonna start knocking those things out. Now, before we go taking off up here and seeing what all that leads to, how about we get this chest that we just went through the trouble of unlocking? Ah, Tosh weapons. Okay. Now then, let's go see where this leads to. All right. Where are you taking me? Somewhere we've already been, because that chest is looted. Where are we? Oh, I know where we're at. This is where I got my my bleed sword from. Yep, this place has got the best weapon in the game for the warrior and for the, what do you call it? The warrior and the rogue. The mage, I wasn't too impressed with the weapon that they gave us there. It's actually kind of disappointing, if I'm being honest. Alright, so we've got most of the things. That's all story area. Yeah, that's all story area. So I think we're solid on this map. Good, good, good. Alrighty then. And we've already got Tosh with us.